Before going to components, I'll just explain you the floor. Okay, how to draw the floor. Yes, here look at this. In this particular plan, we just have placed the walls, not the floor. Okay, there is no floor. You can see there is no floor. Okay, just the things is we have placed the wall with the help of the level references. Okay, so let us see how to draw the floor. So to draw the floor, first thing is to draw anything, we need to open the floor plans level 1 view. Okay, floor plans respective level view, as we require the floor in the level 1. So I'm just opening the level 1. Okay, because I require the floor at the ground. And if you want the floor in the first floor, then you can go with this level 2. Okay, open the respective floor plans view in which you would like to add the components. Okay, now here floor, select here floor. In the ribbon tools in the build panel, you can find floor option. Click on it. Okay, as you click on it, you will get the options related to the floor drawing. Okay, these are the draw tools. We have already familiar with these draw tools. The same draw tools we can find, and we have the properties palette. In the properties palette, as usual, in the type selector, you can see the types of the floors. Okay, depending upon the thickness and depending upon the material of the floor, here you can find various types of floors. Okay, so in situ concrete floor, this is beam block, generic 150 mm, generic 300 mm floor. Okay, and wood, standard timber wood finish. So this is a floor with timber wood finish. So let us try this. Okay, this is a floor with standard timber wood finish. It has a floor, but at the top we'll be having timber sheeting. Okay, so I have chosen this floor type, and let us see its thickness. It is of 241 mm thickness. Okay, if you want to change its thickness, you can go to edit and you can see here. So these are the finishes. Okay, so the main is 200, and oak flooring, it has given, they have given the thickness of finishes. In the finish they have given the oak flooring. Let us see the preview here. Look at this. This is a main component structure. Okay, and after that wood sheathing of 22 mm, 200 mm. This is the 200 mm structure. Okay, above it we have placed wood sheeting, okay, of 22 mm thickness, and above it oak flooring of 19 mm. Okay, this is its structure section part. This is its section part. So if you want to make any changes in this section part, you can make changes. Okay, so instead of in oak flooring, if you want to go for any other material, you can change it same by using this material browser. Okay, here I'm not changing for the time being. I'm not changing anything here, so I'll just proceed with the default things here. Okay, and then click on OK. So look at this. This is of type. Next placement is of level 1. Okay, its placement is of level 1. If you want to place it at certain height from level 1, okay, if you want to place a floor at certain height from level 1, you can specify it in the height offset. Okay, in the height offset you can specify it. So after entering the values here, after changing the properties in the properties palette, so now we have to choose the drawing type. Okay, drawing tool, which draw tool you would like to choose to draw the floor in this particular plan. Okay, so we have many more draw tools here, that is line, rectangle, ellipse, circle, arc. Okay, these are all we have seen. Okay, here we have at the end we have two options. These are a little bit different and new to you. Okay, that is pick lines and pick solid. Okay, pick solid or pick walls. So in pick lines, in this you no need to draw anything. Okay, if you choose a line, you need to specify the boundary of the floor where you would like to draw the floor. So start point of the wall, you need to start point of that line, and next end point of the line you need to specify like each and every point. Okay, in the line type. But whereas if we choose pick lines, so here it is showing us the walls reference, right? These are the wall reference boundaries. Okay, with this wall reference boundaries, I just create the floor. Simple click. By giving a simple click, we can create the floor boundary. Okay, this is a floor boundary. With a single click, we can create the floor boundary here. Okay, look at this. We have created, and if you see here, look at this, it is a little bit inside, right? Let us drag it to outside. Long press it and drag it. Now it is exactly aligned. Or else you can go with align tool. select the reference and select the one which you would like to move. Okay, now it is exactly aligned. And while drawing floor, you need to have certain consideration. That is, one thing, the boundary should be closed. Okay, the boundary should be closed and there should not be any overlappings and intersections. Okay, clear? There are three conditions. The boundary of the floor should be closed. There should not be any overlappings in the lines, nothing but the floor lines which we will draw, which we will use to draw the boundary of the floor. There should not be any overlappings and there should not be any intersections like extensions. Okay, there should not be any intersection. These are the three things that we have to take care while drawing the floor boundary. Okay, so I have successfully drawn the floor boundary. Now after that, you just have to click on this finish edit mode. Okay, so now the floor has been created, but it is not been displayed, right? To see that, go to 3D view. Click on 3D view. Look at this. The floor has been created. Okay. Is it clear? And if you check in the elevations, look at this. This is the floor. Okay. The floor element will always be placed below the level. Okay. This is level 1. The floor element will always be placed below the level. Whereas the roof element, okay, in the architecture you can find roof. Roof also will draw in the same pattern, in the same manner. The roof element will be placed above the level. Okay, that we'll see in the upcoming topics. Remember this point. Okay, so this is how to draw the floor. So for suppose, so in my floor I just need an extension of the floor. Okay, so for suppose if I have a veranda, okay, in the front I have veranda or sit out, open sit out. Okay, I just want extension of the floor here, extension of the floor. So let us see how to go with the extension. So I just delete the earlier one here. Okay, we have an alternative without deleting also we can proceed. So first let me explain how initially how to go with this draw the boundary containing veranda. Okay, so later on I'll just explain you how to edit in the existing one. Okay, for the timing let me delete this and go to the plan view and then activate the floor. Next, after activating the floor, we have to make use of this draw tools. So the easiest one and the most used one is pick lines. Okay, pick lines one we'll use because we already have drawn the walls, right? So with that reference itself, with a single click we can able to get this references. Okay, so here you can adjust. You can adjust the reference here. Okay, this is a reference line, but I have drawn here one more thing, one more line. So let me delete this line. Okay, so I have deleted and we have to move it little bit outside, right? So long press this line and slightly move it outside. You will get a dotted line in reference. Just drop that. Okay, now it is fine. And here I need an extension. Okay, I need an extension. Okay, let us suppose here I need 1 meter or 2 meters extension. Okay, I need the boundary 2 meters extension. So how to get that means simply select the pick axis line or line tool. You need to specify that extension required in the offset in the options bar. Okay, in the options bar you can find offset option. Here you need to specify that distance. Okay, so I'm giving the 2 meters and up from this reference. If you change it slightly, take your cursor toward left side, then the boundary will be considered inside. Okay, but we require outside. So specify, take your cursor towards right side, so it will be placed exactly. Okay, so now we are placed. So as per the conditions, as per the conditions of this floor, we need a closed boundary, right? But here it is not closed. So to close it, simply we can make use of trim or extend tool. Select this trim or extend tool and extend this line until this line. So first select this one and then specify the reference. Then select the line specify the reference. Okay. So here we have certain draw tools, other draw tools also, like fillet and all. So if you want to perform the fillet, you can go with filleting, right? So you can go with filleting to make the sharp corners into round corners. So let us match. This is of 700, this is of 600. Let me change its radius to 700. Okay. So likewise, we can draw any shape, okay, but it should be closed. So for suppose in middle, I just want an arch type extension again. So I'm just drawing an arc here. Okay. So if I click on finish, it will shows error for me. Okay, because here we have overlappings. Look at this, it is not completely closed. This is an obstruction here, so we need to trim this part. So to trim this part, split this one first, then go to trim or extend tool, trim it. Okay, now it is okay. So likewise, we need to, by using these draw tools, we need to draw the geometry of the floor as per our requirement, then click on finish. Okay, yes, then receive in 3D view. Look at this. Okay, we have got the floor of the shape which we have drawn. Okay, so now for suppose, yeah, as I told you that after drawing also we can go for modifications in the floor. So let me explain you that thing. So I have drawn this floor, but I require to change its shape. Okay, I don't want this extension here. Okay, this elliptical arc extension here. So what I can do means I can simply select that floor. Okay, click on edit boundary. Okay, so now it will come to editable mode again. So to edit it, just go to level 1 view. So here we can easily edit it. So I can delete this one. Okay, let me join this by using trim or extend tool. Okay, so now like this we can go for modifications. So if we want extension this side, we can go for extension. So by long pressing and dragging it also we can go for extension, or else we can delete this line and we can go for creating freshly. Okay, so here 700 mm is the extension. You can change the extension here, offset 1000. Okay, then click on finish. Let us see it in 3D. Look at this. This is about floor. Okay, so in the floor, if we want to change the type of the floor, by selecting the floor in the type selector, choose one. So I'm changing it to generic 150 mm. Look at this. Now this is a normal generic floor of 150 mm. Okay, so in this also we can go with applying the like earlier we have wood sheeting, right? So we can go with applying the top of the floor, nothing but the ceramics, tiles, everything. Okay, so let me explain you how to apply the ceramic tiles on the floor. Okay, so first thing is you need to select the floor. Okay, then click on edit type, go to edit type, duplicate this floor. Okay, so in this floor I just take the thickness of 150 mm only. Okay, and the type, let me rename it to ceramic for identification. I'm just giving the name as ceramic here. Okay, and click on edit here. In the structure, click on edit. So now you can see here we have only one layer of 150 mm thickness. Okay, so this is also we can assign. So now what I'll do means I'll simply make this as 145 mm thickness. Okay, and remaining 5 mm I'll just insert a layer there. Okay, by clicking on insert option, I have just created a layer here. Okay, and I'm giving 5 mm to this. Okay, and in the category there is nothing but in the material, look at this. In the sectional view here you can see this is a 140 mm. Again we have created a layer. Okay, so to this I'll just assign any ceramic tile. Okay, so in the material browser just search for tiles. Okay, the roofing tile, iron tile, ceramic tile, we have here certain tiles. Okay, if you want the material which is somewhat advanced. So I just want marbles. Here we don't have marbles here. Okay, we don't have marbles here. So what I'll do means I'll simply take some reference. Okay. Okay, and right click and click on duplicate. Go for duplicate. Okay, in the flooring type. Let me rename it to marble. So I'm just explaining the process of loading advanced materials, okay, from the material asset browser. Okay, from the asset browser, I'm just loading. So the material which is not existing here, I am trying to load it from the library. Okay, that is from the asset browser. First, I have created a new folder for the marble, and then click on open close asset browser. Okay, click on it. So you will get this asset browser. So in the search box, type marble category. Okay, look at this. Now we have got marble. So we have two categories here, Autodesk and appearance categories. You can search anything. So in the appearance, you can find many more components. Okay, flooring. So these are the various marbles. So these are present in the market as well. They are not simply anything. Okay, in the Revit, whatever the materials which are existing, they are also present in the market as well. Okay, you can identify them in the market as well. So I'm choosing this marble dark orange squares, or marble deep green. I'm choosing this marble deep green. So to unlock it, just need to double click on it. Okay, you just need to double click, or else right click and represent later. Or else just click on this double arrow here. Okay, and then close. So now here still it is updating, but the image will be like this. So click on use render appearance. So these are the physical and thermal properties for that type of marble. Okay, so if you want to get the identity of that, you can find the product information. So this product information is available only for few products which are more popular. Okay, next click on OK, apply. Okay, so now the marble has been added. Okay, so we have just created, once again I'm repeating the process. So I have created a duplicate for this floor. Okay, in this I have changed the thickness, and I have inserted a layer here above the floor. Next, if the layer is below, okay, you can make it above by clicking on its up and down options. And I've given some thickness, and I've loaded this material from the asset browser. Okay, now click on OK. Now look at this. So we have changed it. It is the marble. Okay, our floor is containing the marble tile. Okay, this is how we can go with assigning the tiles for our floor. Okay, so in the floors, you can see, if we click on floor, you can see that category also, which we have created. Look at this generic 150 mm ceramic we have created. For the next time, if you want to use it, you can just simply directly select this. Okay, instead of whole flooring, if you want separately, then you need to draw the floor separately. Okay, separately for each and every room. Okay, for suppose, let me delete this. For the timing, I'm just deleting. So now I'll draw the floor only for this room. Okay, then click on finish. This is timber. Now again draw one more type of floor. I'm choosing rectangle. Okay, I'm choosing the type as ceramic. Then click on finish. Let us see it in 3D. Look at this. Okay. So likewise, we have to draw floors individually for each and every room if you want to change the tiles type. How to create steps. Now that we have the same topic we have in the upcoming classes, we'll discuss that, creating the staircase. What should we do if we have different levels in different rooms? Yeah, simply you need to choose that, you need to open that particular level and you have to draw that. Currently we are in level 1, so we have worked in level 1 only. If we are having first floor also, we just have to open that level and you have to work that. Okay. Whatever level. Now let me keep it in level 2. Okay. Yeah, adding the more levels, that is the last